Hey everyone, Karnak, Star Wars Armada Explain. Fitting in a very short video today. I had some time in between jobs at work. I'm home for lunch and going to pump out a short video today for you guys. We're going to be looking at Lira Wessex. So Lira Wessex is an officer, which you can see there in the bottom left-hand corner of her card. See the officer icon there. Faction specific for the Empire, which you can see there next to its point cost, which is 2. In front of her name, you're going to see a little dot or bullet point. Signifies that she is unique. You can only bring one of her in your fleet. Her card reads, when you are dealt a face-up damage card, you may spend 1 repair token to flip that card face down without resolving its effect. She's very straightforward. Essentially, at any point, if you are dealt a face-up damage card, as long as you have an engineering token available to you, you can spend that token instead of resolving that token for its usual effect. You spend it to instead turn this face-up damage card face down. What are some instances and other applications that this card have? Well, for 2 points, she's not very expensive. She does have some uses. What's most difficult is that for almost every ship in the game, they can only carry the 1 repair token. So it just makes it really hard to consistently keep a ship fed with enough repair tokens, in my opinion, to get enough value out of her. Except when you combo her with the Superstar Destroyer, the Executor title, which allows you to have, unlimited tokens of any variety as you want. Where she could potentially see a lot of use there, but then why not Damage Control Officer? But to get back to her card, let's give some examples. So, for example, what are some cards that just automatically deal some face-up cards when you land on them or run into them? Let's talk about the asteroid field. So the asteroid field, if your ship moves and overlaps the obstacle effect is that you draw 1 face-up damage card. She can be used if you have a repair token. Spend that repair token, turn that card face down. You're still taking a hull damage, but at least it's no longer face-up. Same thing with Grail's Honor and Eclipse, which are ramming effects. So Grail's Honor is whenever it rams into something, it deals a face-up damage card. The Eclipse is whenever something hits it, it deals a face-up damage card to whatever rammed it. And again, in both these situations, if your ship is either being rammed or is ramming, if it has this card equipped, you can discard a repair token, turn that face-up card face down. And I want to specifically specify that you always do this without, you look and you see what the face-up result is. You still draw and see it, but then it's still your decision on if you want to trigger Lira and then turn the card face down. Because again, the timing of it is when you're dealt, you may, meaning you are dealt, you see, can you decide if you want to get rid of the face-up card? Yes, no. If yes, spend the repair token, turn the card face down. You don't resolve the face-up effects in any shape, way, fashion, form, etc. Now, I do want to point out that she also works against something like assault proton torpedoes, which is the first damage they deal, period. If they're rolling black critical, bypasses shields, you draw that face-up damage card. What always sucks is you draw something like projector misaligned or shield failure or something else that's awful. So she allows you to be like, oh, this is bad, ditch that repair token, turn that card face down. So she's good against cards like this, or if you just happen to land, unfortunately, on an asteroid field. Now, how does she work with someone like Dodonna? So Dodonna, he still goes through all the usual steps. Okay, so if the attacking player is still dealing a face-up damage card, he still gets to, he can. The great thing about Dodonna is, again, like with any upgrade, almost any upgrade card, it's you can decide whether you want to use the effect or not. So with Dodonna, you can still say, yes, I want to draw the 4 face-up cards and choose one, but if you look and you see that card on there and you see that she's got a repair token, you don't want to mill the deck for 4 cards and then she's just going to turn that face-up, face down anyway. But Dodonna, again, for any of these that you're dealing face-up, if you're a rebel, you still can draw 4 cards if you want. Pick the one of the 4, you discard the other 3. But then again, if she's got that repair token, she's going to turn that face up, face down regardless. So maybe don't trigger Dodonna's effect so you're not milling out potentially good card options that you can utilize. But that is Lira. There's no other crazy interactions, nothing else going on. Again, I have to make sure I'm absolutely specifying that she needs to have repair tokens to be used. If there are no repair tokens, she's worthless. So make sure you're able to keep that ship that she's equipped to stocked with repair tokens, or again, bring the executor and just throw tons of repair tokens on it and use her in that manner. Otherwise, if you feel like I got anything wrong, or if I missed anything, please be sure to point it out. Let me know. I'll try to make sure I'm providing all the correct information as best as I can. Appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you next time.